Okay, growing up, where do you think I grew up? If I told you, it started between the war that started between the Muslims and the Christians in 1993. My family was forced to move out of our homes. We were kicked out. Basically, we had to leave everything behind, and we were taken to shelters where some were beaten, some were raped, some were killed. Um, I grew up in Bosnia. My life wasn't easy growing up, and looking at what I had to experience at a young age. My name is Indira Kosick. When I was 7 years old, my mother was successful in escaping from the shelter with me and my brother. We made it to Germany, to where we lived there for 3 years while my dad was still back home fighting in the war. My mom really didn't know if he was still alive or if he was dead. We didn't know what was going on. Next, back in 1996, we moved back to Bosnia after my mom found out that my dad was still alive and he was still fighting for our country. After that, we lived there for a couple of months, and then we came as refugees here to the United States, which I moved directly to Roanoke, Virginia, and I lived there for 7 years, which I was able to attend elementary school, middle school, as well as high school. So now that you know a little bit about more about me and what I had to experience in life, I would like to share my 4 objects, basically that complete a complete picture of me and what represents me. The first object that I chose is basically a USA citizenship certificate. The reason why I chose this, it represents a huge accomplishment in my life. This was also, I was the first one in my family to become a USA citizen as well. It was one of my proudest accomplishments. The second object that I chose, which reveals something about me and that's hindered, it's a dog. I know this is a little funny looking, sorry. But the reason why I chose dog is because as a child, I was bitten on my right leg by a dog. And I come from a family where we never owned a dog or a cat. Like, we never had any house pets. I mean, we had animals that stayed outside, but no, house pets. Hopefully one day, I have a son that wants a dog, and so I'm trying to overcome my fears. So hopefully I can actually own a dog and get over that. The third object that I chose, that reveals something that my husband disagrees with me all the time, and he thinks I spend a lot of money, is a credit card. Which basically my husband, he just thinks I spend a lot of money, which I always pay my credit cards on time. I'm never late. I always pay whatever I spend. I don't spend more than what I can afford, basically. The fourth object, that I chose, it's a teddy bear, and that's something my husband sees me as. He thinks I'm a very caring person, that I care for others, and as well as people that I don't know. I tend to give a lot of hugs to like family and friends. I don't know, it's just a culture thing we do. When we see each other, we give a lot of hugs. And I'm a very soft and sensitive person. Basically, my conclusion is I'm a proud USA citizen who loves spending money, caring for others while being, fearful of dogs. And thank you for listening to my speech. I'm looking forward to listening to everyone else's.